Welcome to MTN Outdoors.
Hi there, I'm John Riley and I'll be your guide for this week's episode of MTN Outdoors. We've got a great episode for you today. It's upland game bird season. A man has been sentenced for trying to clone big game sheep, but first, plenty of animals are packing on the pounds for winter, and I'm not just talking about myself. Right now, bears are going through hyperphagia or getting close to going through hyperphagia, which means we may see them more in urban areas, as MTN's Chet Lehman reports.
This is bear country, and they're here right now looking for food. Most of the time, that's not a big deal.
Quite often, at any given moment, there's probably a black bear or two in Bozeman, if not several more. Oftentimes they're passing through. They're on their way to somewhere else, and we don't have a conflict. And that's what we want to see. We want to see bears moving around, but not getting into trouble.
When it comes to bear conflicts, early intervention is key. We know they're here. When you see one, report it. Then take steps to make sure it won't come back.
Where it is effective for us to trap and relocate bears is when there is some sort of conflict, either a bear gets into a garbage can. We catch it early enough. If we get a report of that early enough, we can usually trap and relocate that bear before that behavior becomes a habit for that animal.
Removing easy food sources for them can help eliminate the conflicts. Bird feeders, barbecue grills, pet food, and trash cans need to be secured away. The big issue for the bears is finding that easy food and realizing that this area is easy pickings, so they stay or keep returning. That habit never ends well for the bear.
Creates a human safety problem, and it also creates habits that the bear will continue to, it'll continue to seek food in those areas, and that's not what we want to see. And it's a habit that we can't break. We can't rehabilitate bears once they've become food conditioned, and relocating a bear at that point would really just move that problem somewhere else.
Jacobson notes that this time of year, bears spend as much as 20 hours each day looking for food. With a little effort on our part, they won't find it in our backyards. Instead, they'll head to someplace more natural, away from humans. In Bozeman, Chet Lehman, MTN News.
A Vaughn man was convicted in federal court this week for committing 2 federal wildlife crimes, including cloning sheep.
Arthur Schubarth was convicted of conspiracy to violate the Lacey Act and violating it.
Fundamentally, this was about greed, where you had Mr. Schubarth, the defendant, and his co-conspirators who created this scheme to make more money, to have the largest sheep in the world, actually right here in Montana.
Schubarth was ordered to pay over $24,000 in fines or restitution.
The Lacey Act Reward Fund, that's what he was charged with in this conspiracy of federal law. So that assists our partners in their investigations of similar Lacey Act violations.
The Lacey Act essentially protects wildlife by creating civil and criminal penalties for a wide array of violations. In addition to the fines, Schubarth also faces jail time.
He was sentenced to 6 months in federal prison, and he was facing up to 10 years. I think the court took into account his age. He's 81 years old.
According to the federal filings, Schubarth and his business engaged in the purchase, sale, and breeding of mountain sheep and mountain goats, with the primary purpose of marketing and selling live animals and genetic material to captive hunting operations, meaning cloning.
Put into an embryo of one of his ewes that he would have on his ranch, and then created what he called the Montana Mountain King.
This investigation has taken years of work by multiple agencies.
You had the Montana Fish, Wildlife and Parks. You had the United States Fish and Wildlife Service that was the lead investigative entity. That's one of our federal partners. And then the Environment and Natural Resources Division, or ENRD, with the United States Department of Justice. They're in this, of course, same U.S. DOJ as we are, but their attorneys who are experts in this assisted us in prosecuting him, and will continue to assist us with the co-conspirators moving forward.
Representatives from the other agencies were not able to comment at this time due to ongoing investigations. Mr. Schubarth declined an interview for this story.
So we take these seriously, we move aggressively, and really pleased that there was accountability here. And again, but for his age, I think he would have gotten a longer federal prison sentence. So we'll see what happens with the other co-conspirators.
MTN did reach out to Schubarth, but he declined an interview.
In Great Falls, I'm James Rowland, MTN News.
These trees and shrubs are part of what's known as a shelter belt near Freeze-Out Lake. It's part of the Upland Game Bird Enhancement Program established by Montana Fish, Wildlife and Parks way back in 1987. This shelter belt is about 30 years old, and it's part of the program that helps both landowners and bird hunters.
It is a part of what we do, but it's kind of a small part.
Matt Straw explains the makeup of a shelter belt on a conservation area between Choteau and Fairfield. What began as a bird release program offers financial incentives for landowners.
We can offer up to 75% cost share on projects like these, as well as pairing with other projects such as NRCS funds, Farm Service Agency funds, things like that, and our other partners, different NGO groups and things like that.
This 3-year-old shelter belt has several years to go before it becomes as established as a nearby mature version. The Hunter-funded program is financed by resident and non-resident licensed sales, benefiting landowners and helping hunters.
With each one of these we ask for reasonable bird hunting opportunity, for the landowner to allow that access. So it may be walk-in bird hunting, or it may be through the block management program, or we have the ability to do this work on public lands as well.
The tree and shrub combination is planted strategically, accounting for the elements and protection from predators, providing a healthy, year-round habitat for Montana's pheasant, sharp-tailed grouse, and Hungarian partridge population.
They work well for thermal cover, for that wintertime survival, as well as a food source. Some of these will be berry producing trees.
A shelter belt is just one example of projects that make up the program. Straw says in Region 4, covering north central Montana, there are about 130 projects.
We have food plots. We have what we call our habitat management lease, and that's where we ask farmers and landowners to set ground aside idle for wildlife, whether it be a riparian area, wetland that we fence off from cattle, or other farming.
At the nearby Freeze-Out Lake Wildlife Management Area, Straw pointed out another part of the program, a grass planting established in 2018.
It provides plenty of insects for the chicks, for their survival. Overall, it's a great stand just because of its height and diverse plant diversity. There is a basin wild rye, and that, like I said, takes time to establish, but once it does, it offers great cover, especially for species like pheasants. It's what hunters want. They want to see this type of cover out there. It's great for their dogs to work. It's good for bird survival.
At the Freeze-Out Lake Wildlife Management Area, Tim McGonigal, MTN News.
Welcome to Chronic Wasting Disease 101. How to find out if this animal has it.
So every year we have a bunch of temporary staff that come on to collect CWD samples across the state of Montana. And right now they're training on how to collect these samples.
Chronic wasting disease, or CWD, is a fatal disease of deer, elk, and moose, and it is present in parts of Montana. FWP trying to find out where and work to limit its spread, or better yet, eliminate it altogether. These people are part of that process. In reality, biggest participants are actually Montana hunters.
Hunters are a really big part of this program. Part of that is because right now there aren't good tests to do before the death of an animal, so we need all of this hunter data for sure. But then on top of that, like you said, hunters are our eyes and ears out there. They can give us information about sick animals, and they give us information about how these populations are doing in general.
CWD isn't unique to Montana or even the United States. The fact that Montana has such a vast population of the animals it affects does mean the Treasure State provides a treasure trove of information.
There's tons of ongoing research for chronic wasting disease all over the country and even in other countries where we're trying to learn more about it. And yeah, that is something that's really great about in Montana. We have all this information about chronic wasting disease. So it does give us the opportunity to partner with people on research and try to get more information so we can find solutions for this disease.
That's why FWP wants to have all hunters have their animals tested. It's good information to have now and could be crucial information to have down the road.
We're definitely trying to manage for the long-term health of the herds, and it's definitely worth having this information so that we can, try to keep these herds healthy and protect them so that people can hunt way into the future.
General hunting season opens Sunday, October 26th, and the FWP website has more information about CWD testing sites across the state. In Bozeman, Chet Lehman, MTN News.
Everyone who comes to Yellowstone has to see Old Faithful, and President Jimmy Carter was no exception. National Park Service archives show him and what appears to be Secret Service agents near the geyser, and among the throngs of people who came to see Old Faithful and the President of the United States.
Everybody, just about, who's ever had anything to say or know or do about Yellowstone Lake is interested in the fishing.
Retired park historian Lee Whittlesey says Carter was also very interested in fishing in Yellowstone Lake and spent several days doing so.
He went to Peel Island, and Peel Island is in the south arm of Yellowstone Lake. It's a Park Service backcountry cabin for VIPs.
Whittlesey says the cabin was so remote it provided a safer spot for the Secret Service protection.
Because you're out on the island and you're so far back in the Yellowstone backcountry that nobody can get there.
Whittlesey says Carter made several return visits to Yellowstone Lake. And the proof is in this building behind me, known only to the employees here as the pub. The pub is near Lake Lodge and is not open to the public. It's known among employees as the best place for pizza, and the autograph behind glass on the wall says so. Great pizza, beautiful park, fine rangers, Jimmy Carter. The former president of the United States wrote on the wall here. But there are names all over the walls here. Xanterra spokesman Rick Honinghausen showed us his wall autograph. He says it was a tradition to sign these walls even before the place was a pub.
Many people over the years, because this was originally a laundry that goes back so many years, I remember seeing signatures from the 40s.
So the president who loved Yellowstone so much he came back to see it left his mark, not only on America, but on the world's first national park. From Yellowstone, Penny Preston reporting for MTN News.
Coming up after the break, we learn how a Montana farm is using agriculture to help with mental health. But first, it's time for some trivia. There are more than 50,000 livestock brands registered in Montana. But do you know what was the first brand registered in the state? That answer coming up.
We now return to MTN Outdoors.
Welcome back. So do you know what was the first livestock brand registered in Montana? Recorded on February 10th, 1873 by Philip Poindexter and William Orr of the P&O Ranch in Beaverhead County, the Square and Compass brand was the first brand on record in the Montana Territory. The Square and Compass represents the traditional symbol of the Masonic Order. Mental health is an important issue in Montana. A farm in Helena takes a unique approach at addressing mental health issues, as MTN's Madeline Heath reports.
Rocking Tree Farms uses sustainable agriculture and farm life activities to promote mental health through a program they call Homestead for Healing.
We exist to serve our community. We're a multi-generation military family. We are all about serving and supporting our local community as well as our country. And we know that we are all stronger when we serve together.
Rocking Tree Farm started back in 2018 when the couple purchased land and began building their homestead.
The biggest inspiration was our own lives. With the homesteading aspect, we've really gone into all of the different ways that we can work on healing, whether it's from physical problems, emotional problems, past traumas, and more so, how do we live the fullest life possible that gives one purpose?
This farm provided serenity in a time of struggle. George is an Army veteran and Tabitha is a psychologist, so Homestead for Healing only made sense. Dr. Tabitha saw how healing the farm was for her husband, who battles PTSD. It is then that the couple realized their farm could do this for others.
Life is still hard, and acknowledging that life is hard. And I think nothing like farming really helps you understand that life is hard.
The farm is an immersive way to start the healing process through animal connection, gardening, and soon blacksmithing, but also impactful lessons. For the couple, one of the most rewarding aspects of their work is the growth of each visitor.
What brings a sparkle to their eye, or a big smile on their face, or prompts sharing a story that draws back to those roots that were really good roots from their past.
Rocking Tree Farm will be hosting their Boo Bash fundraiser that will feature the livestock and costumes on October 26th. In Helena, Madeline Heath, MTN News.
Well, I'm here with Dallas Weston. He's a junior at Butte High School. We both got our fishing rods. I got my Fish My Fly rod. Dallas, though, has a special fly rod. You made this one, didn't you?
Yep.
So we're going to try our fishing here up on the racetrack ponds and see if my fancy fly rod can match up to yours. What do you think?
It'll do pretty
Let's do it. Let's do it, buddy.
Yeah.
Tight lines.
Feels pretty good, actually. Feels pretty amazing, knowing that I built my own rod. And I don't got to buy one since I already have mine.
Butte High's welding technology instructor, Denise Bordelot, had her students build their own spinner rods in class and then took them on a field trip to the pond at racetrack to try them out.
I think that they learned a little bit about pride in workmanship. And hey, I made this. Pride in just something that they made that I think they'll be able to use. And I just thought it was something that they could have for the rest of their life.
Even students who had never fished before ended up enjoying the project.
It was definitely a unique experience that I won't forget, and something I really thought I wouldn't enjoy, but I did.
What's your secret to try to catch a fish?
Patience. Patience is, oh, look I got a stick.
Oh, you got a stick for a second. I thought you were...
No, I got a stick. Oh, that's beautiful.
Well, a guy once told me, I asked him once, you know, where are the fish biting? And he'd say, in the water. So, no one on the field trip, yeah, not even myself, caught any fish that morning. But it was still an enjoyable experience for the students.
It feels really good. It feels a lot more special because you're not just buying a rod, you're making it yourself, and you're out here experiencing and finally using it for the first time.
In racetrack, John Amy, MTN News.
We now return to MTN Outdoors.
Welcome back. I don't know about you, but being outside really builds up a thirst. And Montana's home to some great craft beers. But don't count out cider. MTN's Sam Adams gets to the core of the popular beverage being made right here in Big Sky Country.
With an increase in cider sales across Montana, Bozeman's Lockhorn cider is seeing this growing popularity.
People definitely start to think about apples this time of year. And we bring back our hot cider, so they love that as the temperature cools down.
When she's not practicing her balancing skills on the ladder, Anna Deal is the owner of Lockhorn Cider House.
Ooh, that's a foamy one.
For 10 years, this family-run operation has been on the corner of Main and Wallace in Bozeman, with a focus of including local ingredients in their beverages.
If you kind of think of the Gallatin Valley as a mature orchard and everybody's backyard just spread out, and there were so many apples that were just going to waste, because when the tree does well, it does really well.
What would have been wasted apples is now turned into Lockhorn's backyard brew. Just last year, Lockhorn collected around 14,000 pounds of apples for this seasonal cider, a beverage that Anna says has grown in popularity over the years.
That interest in cider is growing just because people are looking for something that's light and crisp as an alternative to beer.
And this trend isn't only seen at Lockhorn. According to the Northwest Cider Association, Montana has the fastest growing cider market in the Northwest with a 20% increase in sales. But why is this drink all the buzz?
I know a lot of people, myself included, that can't drink beer, but they can drink our cider.
Almost all hard cider is gluten-free, no added sugars, no preservatives, making it a more accessible drink to those who can't have beer due to dietary issues. On top of that, Anna believes the appeal to cider goes deeper.
Don't often think about is that every drop of the beverage comes from an apple. So it's kind of fun to think about water coming up from the soil to the roots, to the tree, to the apple, and into your glass.
To help out the apple growers in the valley, Lockhorn is offering a free pint in exchange for 25 pounds of apples. In Bozeman, Sam Adams, MTN News.
I'm out here in Havre with Sarah from Farmer Meets Foodie, who recently won quite a prestigious award from the state of Montana.
Yeah, you know, I actually was surprised when we found out. I did not know that it was a competition to start. I got a letter in the mail from the Secretary of State, and they were saying, congratulations on your on your award that you won. You're the best farm-to-table company in Montana. And I was like, wow, we are.
What started out as a food truck in Havre has grown into a catering business as trusted across the state.
Farmer Meets Foodie definitely kind of, you know, gives away where we're sourcing, right? We love to go straight to the farms when we can.
She uses primarily local and organic ingredients when possible.
We didn't write a menu and then say, can we find a couple local ingredients to stick in this menu? We actually made a list of all the local ingredients we had access to and wrote a menu based on that. And it's because of this concept called terroir. Ingredients that are grown together in the same region naturally taste really well together. I want it to be, you know, familiar enough, but I still want it to feel special. But it was really cool to get that letter and just kind of get that really affirmation that people are noticing that we're really making an effort to source as many local things as we can.
So this is the finished product, your beef bourguignon. Yeah. Do you mind if I give it a try?
Please do.
Let's see. Oh, that's phenomenal.
So glad you like it.
Thank you. In Havre, I'm James Rowland, MTN News.
Well, that's going to do it for this week's episode of MTN Outdoors, and this is my last episode as your guide. Thank you so much for joining me over these last few months. And thanks to Grandma D for watching all of the episodes. Until next time, stay safe out there, and I'll catch you around.